Welcome to the 15th season of ChemCon TV's News Bulletin. We are happy to be here in Venice and excited to bring you the latest updates and insights from ChemCon Europe 2025. In this series of ChemCon TV's News Bulletins, you can look forward to interviews with leading authorities and industry experts. Today we will explore innovation, SSbD and substitution developments for a competitive Europe. Starting tomorrow, sound bites from the sessions. Daily features, including a statement of the day and a forecast for the day. And since we are in Italy, a dish of the day. And also in Venice, we will dive into the host city's unique character in ChemCon TV's News Bulletin with a local reporter. I believe a gondolier is the perfect person to help us navigate the magic of this city. Ciao! You're live on ChemCon TV. We need a superstar to steer us through Venice canals and share some secrets. Are you up for the adventure?
That sounds like fun. I'm in.
Fantastic! What's your name, Captain?
Filippo Merlo, at your service.
Welcome aboard, Filippo. Could you share a brief history of the gondolas in Venice?
Sure. Gondolas have been around for almost 1,000 years. They started to be built in the 11th century, and it was a simple way to go around the city. But then they evolved to be a marvel of technology that allows you to go around shallow water and very narrow canals. From the 13th century onward, the gondolas got fancier, used by nobles and merchants who applied extravagant decorations, colorful paint, and luxurious seating to reflect their wealth. To curb excessive display of wealth, the Venetian Republic made the rule that all gondolas must be painted black. This law remains in effect today, giving gondolas their iconic, elegant appearance. From the more than 10,000 gondolas that filled Venice waterways in the 16th century, today only 440 gondolas remain. Originally used by noble people to go around, today gondolas are the symbol of couples taking romantic tour on the canals that glimmers like liquid glass. Like this beautiful artifact.
Wow, that is indeed beautiful. Is that the famous Venetian glass?
Yes. Would you like to see how glass blowing, a century-old tradition, is kept alive today with new and sustainable technologies?
Certainly. While you go there, we will discuss innovation, safe and sustainable by design and substitution developments for a competitive Europe in an interview I had with Otto Linher and René Korenromp. What are the next steps and immediate priorities for both DG GROW and member states in creating substitution centers and innovation hubs?
What I explained earlier is that we in the Netherlands are now starting our own innovation, substitution and SSbD hub. We do that together. It's also because our minister thinks that innovation, especially taking out dangerous substances in consumer goods, is very important. He's very eager to support this idea. So that's the first step. And the first step is that together with other member states, we want to try and establish a network of these kinds of centers and support in that way the Commission in their activities.
And what are the Commission's priorities?
Yeah, well, we of course need to finish our pilot project. I think we have done one very important step in getting clarity about how we want to design substitution hubs, substitution centers, and it's clear that we're now talking about a hybrid model, meaning that there will be a central secretariat, but that we're working with lots of hubs. And this has also been confirmed now in the Chemicals Industry Action Plan, where we have the announcement that we will set up this network of innovation and substitution hubs, and that is something that we now need to concretize. That means how are we going to work with partners? So we will need to establish the contact, the network, the center, and there we are very grateful for existing initiatives such as the ones René mentioned, and it's also clear that we will be working with with you and with many other initiatives. And well, then of course we also need to think about financing, staffing, and where to situate basically our central point, to put it like that.
The complete interview can be viewed at our website and YouTube channel, or just press the ChemCon TV button on our ChemConnect platform. And those in Venice can view it in their hotel room. Which brings me to our local reporter. Filippo, blow us away with a story on glassblowing.
Of course, and welcome to Murano, Venice's legendary island of glass. Here, centuries of tradition meet with modern innovation. In this atelier, the artisans have traded the classic wood-fired furnace for a sleek electric stove, a cleaner, more precise and eco-friendly alternative. Inside this furnace, glass melts at temperatures between 1000 and 1200 degrees, transforming raw silica into a shimmering, workable material. Today, we're watching Maestro Michele Giuman creating the beautiful heart you saw earlier. It may look like magic, but this process needs a precise number of steps. Gathering molten glass on a blowpipe, shaping it with specialized tools while continuously rotating, blowing air into the pipe to expand the form, reheating as needed to keep the glass pliable, tempering in an annealing oven to cool slowly and prevent stress or cracking. The result? A radiant, handcrafted glass heart, full of character and Murano soul.
Master Michele, my compliments. Would you be willing to blow a magnificent creation that embodies both the power and elegance of the glassblowing art?
Certamente.
Watch closely as he begins the mesmerizing dance of glass blowing. He gathers molten glass from the electric furnace, rolls it smoothly on the marble, shapes it with precision, and breathes light into it, literally. It's like sculpting lava with your breath. The breath of a dragon? With exact gentle exhale, the glowing mass expands, delicate, radiant, alive. Here in Murano, glass isn't simply made, it's breathed into existence. And this piece, it's not just art, it's a living flame. So hot, this dragon can spit fire. And that's the magic of Murano.
Amazing! And here at ChemCon TV, we absolutely love a touch of magic. This delightful dragon holds the key to your next story. While you figure out where to go, we will cool down with Henrik Hedlund in today's Statement of the Day. Henrik works for the Swedish Chemicals Agency and he's also the chair of the ECHA Forum on Enforcement. Henrik, welcome!
Thank you, and thank you for having me back.
Henrik, like 2 years ago, we will kickstart on Monday morning with a workshop on enforcement. In your statement then, you said legislation should be enforceable. Has legislation become more enforceable, and what are the current priorities?
I would say probably not. Legislation has become more complex. We have broad restrictions such as the microplastic coming in. We have a new CLP regulation and it's already being maybe changed with omnibus package. And we also have a plethora of different legislations that we have to deal with when we do e-commerce. And I would say that e-commerce together with imports is the main priority that all enforcers are dealing with. And I think that's important that we have these bodies as the forum that I represent, but also like the European Product Compliance Network to help enforcers how to develop the inspections.
And your statement is?
Develop and harmonize enforcement to support a level playing field.
Henrik, thank you for your statement. Let's check in with our local reporter to see if he caught which direction the dragon was pointing. Filippo, are you there?
I think I understood your hint. I am in the ancient church of San Donato in Murano. Here, behind the altar, 4 massive bones are displayed. They belong to a huge dragon. San Donato slay himself.
Legend tells of a poisoned whale, a brave saint, and a beast defeated. The bones were brought to Murano in the 12th century alongside the saint's relics. Are they the remains of a mythical dragon? Or relics of a prehistoric creature? Spoiler, those bones are not from a dragon, those are from a whale. But that doesn't make the Church of San Donato less impressive. Venice has a lot of impressive churches. Let me show you some of those. San Moisè, this dramatic Baroque church, it's very close to San Marco. This Slavish facade, full of theatrical effects, is the symbol of the Venetian grandeur in the 17th century. San Giorgio Maggiore, located in its own island, this Andrea Palladio masterpiece has a striking neoclassical facade. On top of the tower, you can get one of the most beautiful views of the city, and inside, you're gonna find Tintoretto's masterpiece, The Last Supper.
Talking about supper, since we are in Italy, we have one extra item in our ChemCon TV's news bulletins, the dish of the day. Let's turn our spotlights to Chef Ivan's kitchen with pastry chef Chiara.
It's a tiramisu. It's a traditional Venetian dessert. It was born in 1960 in Treviso, and now it's the most important dessert in Italy.
Tiramisu will be served today at lunch. Let's see what else is on our menu. This morning we will start with a workshop on enforcement with best practices, focus areas and industry perspectives on enforcement, including inspection insights. Followed by a seminar on global approach to notification of polymers and new chemicals, with data requirements and data sharing across regions. In the afternoon, a seminar on regulatory monitoring and management, including aspects related to supply chain communication and transparency. Also today, here in Venice, the first SSbD Summit, a member state initiative promoting practical SSbD implementation for a competitive Europe. Thank you for watching, and for those here in Venice, looking forward to seeing you at tonight's welcome reception.